Places with the highest levels of joblessness will get extra NHS support in a government bid to get Britain working again. Work and Pensions Secretary Liz Kendall announced the plans as part of wide-ranging reforms designed to tackle economic inactivity and deliver the government's promise to bring more than 2 million people back to work.
We expect everyone who can work that they should work. Absolutely, as I said, because it's about more than money. It's about the dignity and self-respect that good work can bring. But I tell you what, there's a responsibility on the government too to put in place a proper plan.
While UK unemployment stands at almost 1.5 million, economic inactivity has also soared to more than 9 million, with 2.8 million people out of work due to long-term sickness, a major driver of the rise in joblessness since the pandemic. 1 in 8 young people are also not in education, employment or training, the government says. And the UK is also the only major economy that has seen its employment rate fall over the last 5 years. And Labour promised in their election campaign to increase the employment rate to 80% from its current level of around 75%, which would mean around 2 million more people in work. Tackling economic inactivity, which has risen by 600,000 people since the pandemic, is seen as vital to economic growth and will help cut a spiralling welfare bill. So, how does the government plan on doing that? As well as providing extra capacity to cut waiting lists at the 20 NHS trusts with the highest levels of economic inactivity, Kendall's plans will see an expansion of mental health support and efforts to tackle obesity. Job centres are set to be replaced by a new National Jobs and Careers Service. This will focus on helping people into work rather than monitoring benefit claims, with around £55 million in government funding. Other policies include providing additional employment and training opportunities for young people and extra powers for mayors to develop their own employment plans for local areas. But Kendall also made clear that the government expected those who were able to work to take up those opportunities, referencing the new Labour years of the 1990s under Tony Blair. She said on a visit to Peterborough this week that there is no option of a life on benefits, and that principle remains the same today. The plans were welcomed by the Chartered Institute for Personal Development, and the disability charity Scope said the announcement is a positive vision for supporting disabled people into work. But it warned a lack of trust in the Department for Work and Pensions could seriously undermine the plan. And the shadow Work and Pensions Secretary, Helen Whately, said the announcement shows that Labour are not prepared to take the tough but necessary choices to bring down the benefits bill. She said to get people off benefits, you also need jobs for them to go to. It comes as retailers warn of sweeping job cuts due to Labour's budget landing business with a £25 billion national insurance tax bill, which could make firms and bosses less keen to take a risk on hiring new staff. Here at City AM, we'd like to know your thoughts on the plan to get people back to work. Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more.